You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone, did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Recorded for Thursday,
December
10th, 2020.
Hello!
Hey!
And welcome to Wasting All the Time, a podcast of which this is season 2. I am your host for this red episode, John. And with me, as ever, are my cohorts.
Where?
To my biological left, Cody.
Hello!
To my philosophical right, Dave.
Hi there.
And to my spiritual center,
Ooh.
Jess.
Oh boy, you're screwed.
Oh.
And yeah, we're going to waste all the time. So this is an improv comedy podcast. Everything we do on this podcast is fully improvised. We don't know what's going to happen next. We don't know what we're going to say next. You're probably gathering that as you listen to me ramble on. So without further ado, I am going to bring us to the first segment of our podcast. Our podcast is arranged in segments, which goes something like this.
Like what?
And now, it's time for John to break shit down. Now entering the Jonologue.
So I want to talk about tape dispensers for a little bit, and then we can go back to what we were doing. So not a lot of people know this, but the first tape dispenser was invented in the early 1960s, because that's about the time when, the Scotch tape rolls that we all know and love were invented. Until that point, though, you had to just get the roll of tape, and just every time you used a piece of tape, you had to like cut it yourself and put it on. And so it wasn't until Charles Dispensaria invented the office tape dispenser that we know and love today, that we were able to, really get our arts and crafts on with this cool little doohickey and the wonderful invention that is Scotch tape. Unfortunately, he was ineligible for the Nobel Prize in really anything because of his history as a war criminal, which we won't get into here. It's just, it's really unfortunate that people look askance at that kind of thing, when really, those cows were going to get eaten anyway, and sometimes you just need a burger.
Sometimes you don't.
Anyway, that's that's the bee that's been in my bonnet lately, and
Good old Mr. D.
Yep. Yes. So now that we've taken that little jaunt into the mind of John,
Ooh.
we're going to move it right on to our next segment, Fruitwards.
Ooh.
Upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards, I say we go Fruitwards.
So now it's time to play Fruitwards. Fruitwards is a game we play utilizing cards of two kinds and colors. Red cards are nouns and green cards are adjectives. We'll draw one card of each color and improvise a scene inspired by these words. But we now do not use physical cards. They are so 1990s. Instead, we now use the 21st century equivalent of a deck of cards, which is a phone. To use the app developed by our fantabulous patron, Unexampled Salt, which you can find on the Android App Store, wherever fine apps are available for free. So I will press the button that draws the cards, and we have Bright Splinter.
Whoa.
Bright Splinter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Wow.
delightful. I wasn't prepared for something so normal.
I mean, yeah. I didn't know what you expected. I mean, we told you that it was just going to be a very normal camping trip.
You're right, but just with all the talk of the armor and the weapons and
You mean us suggesting that you bundle up because it'll be cold and make sure you bring like a flashlight?
Well, yeah, I mean, armor against the elements and weapons against the darkness. I just, and then I guess, the trees look a little less menacing, I guess, than I thought they would. They're pretty, I guess.
I mean, I guess you could say that oaks are the most menacing of all the trees.
Yeah. Do you have like a great sword? Chainmail? Something? I mean, you gotta be protected. You gotta be prepared on these things. It's, I'm a little anxious. Can we cast like a circle of protection or something? I'm just, it's trees. They're gonna eat us.
We could turn on a lantern.
Sure. Yeah, we could turn the lantern on, Todd.
Thank you. Something. I'm just. It's my first time. I'm a city kid.
Oh, right.
Just the lack of buildings and streetlights is vaguely unnerving.
Oh, well, glad we could offer this opportunity to you.
Oh, boy. Whew. Oh,
Hey.
sorry, folks. Got an injury here.
Oh.
Huh! The trees are striking! The trees strike!
Firework.
No, hold
sorry,
on.
What?
Hold on
No?
now.
No?
What about the trees?
Are they striking? I thought you said an injury, and I went to the most
I guess
obvious.
Kind of,
solution.
I was splitting firewood for the campfire tonight.
Oh, you struck first.
Damned if I didn't get gnarliest splinter ever from that old hatchet.
Oh, you got a sliver?
Yeah,
you-
she's a little splinter right there.
Oh.
That was a bad one. Drew blood and everything.
Oh, jeez. I mean, I've got some hydrogen peroxide and everything. I got a
That'd be great.
little thing of that. Let me go get it.
Hey, you don't see this sort of thing in the city, do you, kid?
No, I have never seen a hatchet in real life, to be perfectly honest. There's not much use for them in the upper Bronx, where I'm from.
You want to hold it real quick? Careful, it's a little splintery.
Sure.
That's a real genuine wooden handle.
Made from the bodies of the trees that now surround us. I see. Okay. We're taunting them in their very domain.
Well, I believe that probably is made out of pine and them's oaks out there. So,
What's the difference?
well,
Pine's a softwood.
Yeah, I would say about $4.50 per board foot.
Good one.
That's a lot of HP. Okay.
Hey, so what now?
How many board feet are in this handle? I see neither boards nor feet.
That's going to be not even one, I believe.
Here's the hydrogen peroxide for you.
Oh, thanks so much. You got some tweezers or even just like a little needle or something?
I've got my Swiss Army knife here. I think there's something on that.
Oh, that'll work.
Yeah.
You got a corkscrew on there?
Of course, yeah. Here you go.
Perfect. Just
just
on out with that.
cork that out there.
Ooh, that's smart.
Look at that. Oh,
Ooh,
nice flow of red wine.
there we go. Ooh,
All right, then.
put a little
So
pressure on there.
if we've got a little bit of gasoline, we can strike back at these trees pretty hard. I heard they're very flammable. And
Excuse me?
since they've drawn blood from one of our own, this is the only logical option is a scorched earth policy. Am I right?
Oh, boy.
Okay.
You are
Yeah.
vengeful.
Can you blame me?
Are all city kids this vengeful?
No, most of them are pretty weak.
So you're special.
Yeah, I'm the most special. That's why they sent me out here.
Oh, is
Apparently.
that so?
Yes, advanced
Who sent
recon
you out
against
here?
the tree army.
This is starting to make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we were told a slightly different story.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What did they tell you? Because I'm pretty sure I know the truth.
With that you were a troubled teen from the youth detention center.
Uh-huh.
Needed some good outdoor experience and maybe help you chill out a little, they said.
Oh.
Yeah. But
Okay,
you,
no, that pretty much jives, actually.
Yeah, you can take that fedora off inside the tent, by the way.
It's bad luck.
That's true. Fedoras and tents don't mix.
Mm-mm.
But how will I greet the ladies?
Oh, dear.
Oh, boy.
Ding!
Truly a troubled youth.
Into the most trouble.
Oh.
Everyone's so chill. And this kid's just being a dick.
Well, that was a lot of fun. That has been Fruitwards. And now it's time to let you know kind of what's going on in the lives of your beloved hosts, where we ask, what have you been up to?
What have you been up to? To what have you been?
So, Jess, what have you
Yeah.
been up to?
Not too much. I've been doing more artwork and Twitch streaming.
Awesome.
Which is awesome
I did break down and buy a video game.
Ooh, what video game?
I got Hades.
It's so good.
It was on sale for the Switch, so I was like, well, I might as well try it out. And I really, really like it. I just defeated Hades for the first time.
Woo!
Cool.
It
So is it-
took
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, it took like an embarrassing long amount of time for me to do it, but it's because I kept like cycling through the weapons. So there's like 6 different weapons that you can choose from, and I kept just changing the weapon every time I died instead of like just sticking with one weapon and just trying to beat the game with one. So it took me like 34 tries.
Oh, okay. So is it kind of is it like a roguelike kind of situation?
It's a
Kinda,
roguelite.
yeah.
Roguelite, okay.
To be
Yeah.
very technical and pedantic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. I like it a lot. The voice acting is just on point with it,
Oh, nice.
which is what I really like. And the artwork is gorgeous because it's super giant, so it's always gorgeous. And the music is really good again because it's super giant. So
Oh,
Awesome.
her
I may have
song.
to check that out
Oh,
myself.
her song. Farewell. It's the duet they do, but her version
Oh.
of it is so good.
Eurydice's Farewell.
Yes.
I like it. I haven't heard. I have not heard what Orpheus might do with it.
I will let you explore that then instead of
Okay,
saying
all
anything
right.
further about it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump in on your what have you been up to, but you said things that are so impactful to me.
Oh. No, that's good. It's good to have a discussion between people who know what's going on. Instead of just, that sounds fun, I will go think about looking at maybe buying it if I have money, and I will probably forget.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dave.
Oh dear. Called out.
Oh, that is my way.
Called out because,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah,
Because I do
that's
that too.
pretty much what's going on. I'm trying to figure out if I will be able to see my family during the holidays, but with everything going on, it's probably best that I don't.
Yeah.
Hey, unless California has another like forced shelter in place.
Based on a graphic that I saw today, we might.
Yeah, if that happens, I might just like tell my boss I'm out and I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'll just like go live with family for the next like however long time
Mhm.
period it takes. Just because,
Yeah.
like, it's not, it's ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
not ridiculous that we need to do it, but, like, that's probably what I would just do because of the holidays.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just stick around.
Cody, what have you been up to?
Lots of Twitch streaming, writing stuff for YouTube. Casey and I have expanded into, we started off with like little quick shots, like little 15, 20 second, 5-10 second things into longer ones. And now we're working on a little short film for the channel. Cause it's, we like writing, and we, that it's easier for, in our opinion, at least, to create and write better things and go like, look how good the writing is versus like the overall, look how excellent the production of this is. Because the best stuff that we can muster right now is like nothing compared to somebody in LA with a little bit of extra cash and time. And they're like, oh yeah, I just kind of whipped up a 40-person crew with these $12,000 cameras that I rent. And like, well, okay, so fuck it. We're not like looking to compete on that stage. It's the writing and the character arcs and the things. So that is taken an interesting turn.
Awesome.
Very excitingly, a buddy of mine with whom I was childhood friends, as in like 8 to 10 years old, randomly hit me up on Facebook the other day and was just like, "Hey, do you have a gaming PC?" And I was like,
"Oh,
yeah." I was like, "I do. Why? Well, are you gonna? Do you need iTunes gift cards from it? Like, what the hell's going on?" And he's like, "Oh, not like, remember me?" I was like, "Oh yeah, what's up?" And he's like, "Yeah, I work in game dev and this game is about to launch. Here's a code for you and your brother to play this game." And I was,
"Oh shit."
Yeah. And I was like, "Oh, this will be fun. Like, oh, cool. Like, I'll check out my buddy's game, da-da-da." Like, I just assumed it was like a little indie game, like, oh, something he worked on, because like, who gives away AAA games for free? It's a AAA game called Godfall, and it's amazing.
Oh, I've heard...
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I have not heard of that yet.
Now you have.
I've heard of something else. That's cool.
Yeah. And so I started playing it on stream, and it was awesome. And then he jumped on and played it with me. So I got to stream a AAA game with one of the devs and have a blast with it. And I'm so juiced. It was so much fun.
That is so rad.
It was a good stream.
Thank you. I had a ton of fun. I honestly, I wasn't expecting him to jump on and play with me because, he's a busy guy. He's got his own life. I don't want to be like, oh, yes, I'm showcasing your product to my fives of viewers. If you were to jump. No, if he jumped in chat and went, hey, man, looking cool, da-da-da, great. But he was like, do you want to do a multiplayer mission? I was like, you fucking do I? Yeah.
I think it was great when you're like, you're probably way higher level than I am. And he's like, well, And then it was like, you said something about like, oh, I haven't fought this person just yet. And he's like, okay, well, I won't say anything then. Like, oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, it was just so cool. He was so chill and just like talking about stuff. And I did the faux pas. Like, I'm totally not going to lie. I was fanboying the shit out of it because I was so, and I did the thing. I was like, oh man, this would be a cool feature. Are you going to add that? And he just kind of went, well, we've talked about it. I was like, oh my God, nope, I'm sorry. I just realized you can't say anything. So I'm going to rephrase that. This is a cool feature. I'd like to see it. Moving on.
Yeah.
Game devs are my celebrities. Like, yeah, if like Robert Downey Jr. showed up at my house, I'd be like, whoa, cool. But if like fucking the lead designer of Dead by Daylight showed up, I'd like lose my shit and be like, oh my God, do you want to cover side? Will you tattoo your name on my nipple? Like, I like.
If Robert Downey Jr. showed up to my apartment, I'd be like, oh no, what, is everyone else dead? What happened?
He'd be like, sorry, Dave, you're an Avenger now.
Yeah.
Oh, what are my powers?
Dave Avenger. You definitely have like Sonic-based powers, I think.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out how to tie that into apathy and cynicism.
Yeah,
summertime look.
Classic.
That's your great power.
Release, Dave. I don't have a superhero name for you yet, but he releases the smothering sigh. He just goes, ugh. it's super sonically enhanced throughout the area around him, and everyone near him just gives up and goes, "Oh fuck yeah."
Dave, what have you been up to?
Oh, not a mucho. That big project at work that was the bane of my existence, that was constantly having things go crazy, was supposed to be done, and it is essentially done, but it continues to throw crazy swings at me. Unprecedented issues, and it's fun to watch because I play no part in resolving them.
Cool.
Because of who I am and what I do and what the problems are.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just, in the email chains of people being like, well, maybe try this. And how about that?
Yep.
And okay, let's, maybe we just start over. And so that's fun. The pressure's off my shoulders, which is wonderful. It was truly an anxiety-inducing situation.
I bet. I'm
And-
glad that it's not on you anymore.
Yeah, as am I. So now I can look forward to future projects and hope that they don't get turned down one of those creepy side streets, like this one did. So that's that. I've been enjoying playing Minecraft and Microsoft Flight Simulator, and boy, that's about it. I've been getting ready for our end of the year countdown, top 10 scenes of 2020s.
Yes.
Thank you everyone who have nominated scenes throughout the year. I'm going through and getting them all ready to put up on a post for people to listen to so that we can get our voting on. That'll be coming out real soon. Look for an announcement in the coming week, I would say. And boy, I can't wait to do that.
Don't you forget it.
How about you, John? What have you been up
I
to?
was trying to help out with that.
Well, I am rounding the finish line on this semester of school.
Oh, yeah.
As of right now, I am basically done with my computer science class. I just need to mop up a couple of programming labs and then take the final in the last couple days of the semester.
Okay.
But like all the other coursework is done. My math class is going to the bitter end, though.
Math.
So
Mhm.
yeah, it's okay.
Sorry, it's a visceral reaction.
Yeah, it's okay.
He consoled himself.
But that's most of what I've been up to. I'm thinking about. I haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking I might probably in the next couple days from when this airs, do a couple nights where I do a reading of A Christmas Carol, since it's that season.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just like via Facebook Live. Nothing fancy or anything, but just seemed like maybe it would be a fun thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, haven't decided for sure. May not happen, but
Your secret is safe with us.
I believe in you.
thank you.
I'm going to let everybody know. And if it doesn't happen, like we're all going to figure out where you live and we're going to stand 6 feet apart and just start Christmas caroling.
That's fine.
And it's not going to be the fun kind of Christmas caroling.
Oh,
it's
no.
going to be like the kind that was banned in the States.
Yep.
Because instead of you not giving us our figgy pudding, you're not giving us that book read. So we're going to break in and take all your stuff then.
Okay.
Yeah,
That took
that's what's going to happen.
That took a twist. All right.
Oh,
No, that's what happened.
Oh.
That's like people were not allowed to carol in the United States for a very long time. Like because the poor would go to the rich people's houses and bring us some figgy pudding wasn't just like, oh, this is fun and happy. It was a threat.
oh. Nice.
Yeah,
Can we do that again?
that's what I'm saying.
down.
That's what I'm saying. Let's do it again. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back, everybody. Pure Christian American values. Let's bring it on back.
Yep. There we go. Alrighty. Well, let's move it right along. I think we've We've learned a lot about what we've all been up to in the last week or so. Now that we've heard about what's gone on with us, it's time to hear about what's been going on in the greater world.
Ooh.
What's weird in the world today? Yeah. What's weird in the world today?
No major probe planned for Utah Monolith that suddenly disappeared.
Ooh.
Okay.
Police won't be opening a major investigation into the disappearance of a mysterious silver-colored monolith that generated international attention and a mess when curious visitors made their way to the site of the discovery in the Utah desert. The sheriff in San Juan County says the office doesn't have the resources to devote much time and energy to the taking of the object, which was illegal to begin with because it was placed without permission amid red rocks on a remote section of public land. Its creator also remains a mystery. Hundreds of people came to see it after the gleaming, almost otherworldly object garnered widespread attention as a literal bright spot in a sea of grim news during the pandemic. Authorities are accepting tips from anyone who saw anything suspicious related to the discovery. Visitors parked vehicles on plants and left behind waste, according to the Bureau of Land Management.
Jesus.
The site doesn't have a parking lot, bathrooms, or cell phone coverage, and some passenger cars had to be towed from the remote area after getting stuck. The attention came after the monolith was spotted November 8th by state helicopter crews helping wildlife biologists count bighorn sheep. It was about 11 feet tall, with sides that appeared to be made of stainless steel. Utah officials did not say specifically where the monolith was located, but people soon found it through satellite images dating back to 2016 and determined its GPS coordinates. The site is now empty, except for a piece of rectangular metal covering a hole where the monolith had stood. The land agency reminded any would-be visitors that driving off designated roads in the area is illegal.
So we're all in agreement it's aliens, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Definitely aliens.
Okay.
And the reason that the sheriff is not going to look into it is because, he's the one that took the alien ship back to, where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah.
They've been very upset that it's been missing from Area 51 for 4 years.
Y'all here for the tour?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah. Well, let's maybe we can step into the museum first. Can tell you a little bit of the history.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all want to pay up admission?
Is it
first?
true all the tour guides have to have tattoos that swear them to secrecy?
That's right. The trifecta. Sworn to secrecy. Only people who pay admission can be let in on the secrets, and even then, some stuff I got to keep back.
Oh, I knew it.
So $5.
My understanding is that it was a donation.
Yeah. All right. Or a gift. But if it so moves you to donate $5 before you step through this threshold, I'd appreciate it very much. Otherwise, I'm going to have to say, go home.
Oh. Okay. I
Thank you.
guess here's...
Thank you.
Here you go.
Oh, I'm
Thank
excited. Here we go. Yeah, no, definitely. Hey, there's
All right.
There's a little extra in case you got any other secrets. You know what I'm saying?
I get you. All right, step in here. Look at this. This is a screenshot from Google Earth that I printed out. It shows you the desert here, and this bit right here. This bit right here with the pencils scratches. That's where it used to be.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the spot right there. I've been out there a number of times. It's off the beaten path.
Was it still there in this picture, or?
That's an after. That one, as you can see, there's no pencil scratches on that one. I pored over that. I couldn't find it anywhere on that one. and it has in fact disappeared from the desert. And thanks to a generous donation from someone who will remain anonymous, I can tell you that the aliens have decommissioned that particular landing strip.
Oh, I knew it.
And have relocated it somewhere else.
Oh.
But we're still holding on to our part of the little cottage industry here. So yeah. You can look at this right here. This is a rock that I found when I was walking on the trail. It was about halfway between here and the marker, and I just thought it was really cool.
What did it smell like? That's a clue for aliens sometimes, is the smell.
The rocks smelled like dirt, pretty much.
Rocks smelled like
Or did you mean
dirt.
the marker?
That too. Yeah, I mean, both, because the smells can combine.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so it smelled sort of like when you're eating like a chicken pot pie that's got an aluminum bottom and you got a metal spoon.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it smelled like that feels.
I knew it. Okay. Interesting.
And for another couple bucks, we can walk through this other threshold into our theater. I don't know if you're interested.
Are there secrets in the theater?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. No, yeah.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you. And how about you, my friend?
Well, I mean, we already paid $5 and you showed us
Well, you gifted me $5.
an 8x11, printout from Google and a rock.
Now, I can forgive you for making that mistake. I made the mistake as well, but when I was at Staples buying this, it turns out it's A4 size. I thought it was the same. My printer flipped out for a second, but we got it sorted. Anyhow.
Okay, here's the couple bucks.
All right. Yeah. Curiosity, right? That's what drives humanity to sail over the horizon, to shoot up into the stars, to walk through this doorway right here. What, mind the curtain?
Oh, I mean, he's my ride, so.
Oh, what a ride we're in for together.
Think
here.
of the secrets.
Think of them. I know 'em.
Hello.
You're gonna tell us though, because we.
Hey there.
Hello.
Yeah, we got a couple for the short film.
Oh. Well,
Are you
we
here?
only there's the one chair. One chair.
All right, one of y'all's gonna have to stand.
Dibs. On
Okay.
standing.
Shit, I guess.
It's short film. It's just short film.
Yeah, no, I called dibs on the wrong one. Go ahead.
You need coffee?
Yeah.
I would love some coffee.
Absolutely.
Okay, I guess I will start the short film and go get you some coffee.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. This is me. I'm filming this with my phone.
Oh,
It's,
guerrilla
you can
filmmaking.
see,
I knew it.
this is actually, look, this bit right here. This is where I bent over to pick up that rock that we saw earlier. So you can see it's proof that it was actually out there.
Right.
And it's just over this crest here. This is where it gets interesting.
Here's the secret.
And also, unfortunately, I didn't realize it, but my phone video camera, it had like a time setting, so it automatically stops recording after 30 seconds.
Oh my god.
Here's your coffee.
Oh, thank you.
I got the coffee.
Thanks.
It's-
That's a cool necklace you've got there. It looks kind of like a tentacle.
Oh yeah, no, it's my mother's arm.
Yeah. She wears it to remember her by.
Yeah.
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 Stop pestering the poor lady. We're here for secrets. We're here for weird things.
My parents are still alive, so I don't get one of those yet. Anyhow, like I said, unfortunately the video runs out there, but you can see that it was really interesting how the rocks were out there. And again, it did used to be an alien landing strip. Has been relocated. And if you guys want to step back out into the main room, you can bring your coffee if you want.
Okay.
But it's going to be another couple bucks to pass. Anytime you go through a threshold in here, basically it's going to be at a cost, a gift.
Oh, knew it.
Okay, I guess, at least I got a coffee out of this one.
Yeah.
Sorry, that tentacle is your mom's
Arm.
arm?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because, them aliens.
Yeah, them aliens.
I'm
Yeah,
an alien. That's why I have. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm using that one thing that makes me look like a human. Here we go.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Neat.
It's nice to meet you. That is so fun.
Yeah.
You like your coffee?
All right.
It is great. Despite the fact that I am just noticing that it is blue.
So,
Yeah, I
coffee.
made it myself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's great. You guys, I held this from you before. It's one of them secrets, but I do have a second rock.
Ding.
awesome.
Every week on the podcast, we choose an improv game and then try to play it. And this week's improv game is the alphabet game.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes.
He picked
Boy, oh
it.
boy, oh boy.
Yep. Yeah, because I want this episode to be over. The way this game is played is we play a scene, and every line in the scene has to begin with the next letter of the alphabet. So something that I thought we could do, I will actually direct, and I will, yes, at the end of each line, I will say who is going to have the next line.
Ooh, okay.
So I will say Cody, or I will say Jess, or I will say Dave.
Those are our names.
Very clever.
Quite clever.
Okay, so how about we get a suggestion for the first letter of the scene? Okay, so T then.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will start with T. Give me an occupation. Paleontologist. I like it. Okay, you are a paleontologist and students in the field. And the first line will begin with the letter T. And let's go, Cody.
There's an Occuloctostaptosaurus skull, I think.
Jess.
Untouched for millions of years, surely.
Cody.
Very good specimen to find in this condition. What's the first thing you notice?
Dave.
Well, it's in very good condition.
Cody.
X-rays will show that the bone structure is actually in a terrible state of decay, so you're wrong.
Jess.
Zebras clearly gnawed on one of its parceling bones.
Dave.
Absolutely.
Cody.
But maybe you can redeem yourself if you noticed something else. This thing's actually pretty obvious. I bet you'll get it.
Jess.
Come now, he's our star pupil. Of course he's going to get it.
Dave.
Don't know that I will, but is it? I forget the term.
Jess.
Everybody forgets a term now and then. It's fine. It's fine. Really, really.
Dave.
I'm out.
Okay, well that was fun.
We also skipped a letter earlier.
Yeah, I thought we might have, but I wasn't 100%.
Yeah, I skipped.
Why would we need that letter?
Yeah.
Why don't we do one more? Would someone else like to be the director so that it's not just me making you guys suffer?
Sure, I'll do it.
I can't believe
Okay.
he offered that.
I know. And I jumped on it because that's what I do. Oh, okay.
Yep.
That was a brilliant suggestion from our amazing patron live chat. Patrons, can we get one more occupation, please? Because that was a good one. Streetwalker. Okay. That's fine. All right, Dave. You're a
You wanna give me a
streetwalker.
letter?
What letter are we starting?
What
with?
letter are we starting on?
Let's start with D.
All right, Dave, whenever you're ready.
Don't touch if you're not going to buy the product.
John.
Everyone just, sees this and wants to, try it out, though.
Dave.
Financially, that's not making a lot of sense for me. It's a marketplace out here.
Jess.
Girly girl. Come on over here, girly girl.
John.
Hey, I was talking to her.
Jess.
I have now her attention, though, boy.
Dave.
Jesus Christ. Can I help you?
Jess.
Kicking the mean corner of J and 12th, I see.
John.
Look, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I was here first, right? Was I not here first?
John.
My money is just as good as hers, okay?
Jess.
Now, while that might be true, I have right here a frequent buyer's card. So I get one free. It's my turn for a freebie.
Dave.
Oh, honey, it's your lucky night.
Jess.
Please, thank you. Hop on into my Camero. Or like I like to call it my Camero.
John.
Quick. Just. Sorry, I got nothing.
You could have said literally anything.
Yeah.
It's all right. I know the feeling.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh.
Ding.
Well, that was, ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, that has been the alphabet game. I hope you're all pleased with yourselves.
You know. As much as I ever am.
Yes. Well, that brings us to the end of today's entertainment. If there was anything in this episode that you particularly enjoyed, you can tell us about that at wastingallthetime/vote. You can nominate your favorite scenes at the end of the year. As Dave mentioned earlier, we will put them all together and have you vote on the top 10 scenes of the year. It's a lot of fun, and we do a special at the end of the year or in the new year where we count them all down, and it's a fun retrospective. You'll enjoy it. Stay tuned. If there was anything in the episode that you disliked in particular, anything that made you think, God, that part where John talked about tape dispensers, it just made me want to, get my own tape dispenser and just, wrap his head with Scotch tape until he could not make those noises with his mouth anymore. You can go ahead and tweet that to me at Jay Hansen himself. That is my personal Twitter account, and I never check it. So you can go ahead and scream into that void to your heart's content. And with that, I've been John.
I've been Cody. I didn't know if you were waiting for me. I'm sorry if I jumped on it.
That's okay.
I've been Dave.
And I've been Jess.
And we wasted all the time.
Oh,
yeah, we did.
Sweet jibbies, did we?
Bon voyage.
Bye.
What?
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all of that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and there we have all the answers.
Oh,
One of my favorite.
that was a lot of fun.
One of my favorite
Sorry.
things, meta wise, is when
Mhm.
Cody says something and then Jess takes it as an initiation
Yes.
on purpose and forces you to deal with whatever you said.
Good.
I thought it was an initiation. Was it not?
No, it was like I was commenting on the card draw. Usually it's something like, conflabularity constopulite. And we're like,
Oh, that's-
what the hell is that? And we have to look it up. And this time I was like, right, Splinter. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
know both of those words.
Yeah, edit this out, but I usually